Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to another workout. Today, total body. Guys, won't need a lot of heavy weight with this. This is something any fitness level can do. We have 2 circuits set up. Let me talk about what you'll need for this routine. If you have a bench or chair, that may be beneficial, so have a bench or chair nearby. You may want some tubing and or a towel. So I'll have some tubing off to the side. So again, if you don't have tubing, no big deal, guys. You can just grab a towel. Other thing is you're going to need just some dumbbells. Okay, so have your dumbbells nearby for this routine. Let me talk about the first circuit, and we'll run through that, and then we have another circuit that we'll talk about kind of like at halftime. So we have 2 of these circuits set up, just 2 rounds each, guys. Really, this is designed to be an efficient workout that you can get done probably in around 30 minutes. Okay, so 2 rounds of everything. And listen, guys, if you decrease your rest and you have the ability to increase your workload either by more reps or heavier weight, this can challenge about any fitness level. Okay, so don't think this is a beginner workout, but beginners can do it. Okay, so for our first circuit, we're going to start with a cross plank push-up. We're trying to engage the core a little bit, along with putting a lot of focus on the pecs, along with some shoulders and triceps, those pushing muscles. You could use an elevated surface for this. Okay, so the cross plank push-up, knee across in one direction, then going the opposite way. So we're going to drive the knee across towards the opposite shoulder. Then we'll do a push-up. Remember with your push-up, sternum between the hands. We don't want the head. So many people are doing this head thing. That's really not going to maximize your chest. It's going to put a little extra stress on shoulders, make the exercise a little too easy. So it's this motion. Elbows, you don't have to flare them out really wide too. I see a lot of people trying to get away out. Guys, get a nice comfortable position. Drive using those pecs. Okay. If the floor is too challenging, you can always go from the knees. Okay, so you can do your cross plank from the toes, drop the knees into your push-up. Or if the floor is a problem, guys, that's where you can go to your bench or chair. You can do this from an elevated position. Okay. Second exercise is a lying pull down. You'll be in this prone position, laying on your stomach. I'll use some tubing for this video. If you're going to use tubing, anchor to something very solid and heavy. Don't put it on a chair. When you pull, it's going to drag towards you. I'm lucky I have a post right here that I can wrap around. So wrap around a heavy couch leg or something if you're going to do this lying version. If you're at a corporate facility, guys, if you're working out at your wellness facility or your gym, guys, you go to a pull down. Okay, so you have that option too. So pull down, or the lying version of that if you're at home, again, tubing or a towel. I'll show the towel option. With the towel, you just want to make sure you're pulling the towel apart slightly and then really squeeze those elbows down when you're laying on the floor. Okay, so you'll see a clip of that when we do our first round. All right. Third exercise, you'll need dumbbells. If you have a bench, great. If you don't have a bench, you just have a chair, you can do this from the floor. Okay, and we're going to do this pause method where we don't need a lot of weight on this one. We're going to come down to the bottom. So what you want to do is get on the floor, get the weights up. Okay, so you start with them all the way up. Then we're going to come down to the bottom. We're going to hold it 1, 2. Then we're going to come about 3/4 of the way up and really contract that chest. Hold it. So we don't want to come all the way up and relax the chest. Okay, so we're going to hold it for a 2 count and we're back down. 1, 2, 1, 2. When you need a little break, guys, you could come all the way up, even turn those dumbbells, relax for just a moment if you need that. We're trying to get 8 to 10 of those, and it's much more challenging than it looks. And again, don't need heavy weights on that. All right. Then we're going to finish out that circuit with some 1-arm dumbbell rows. Okay, and I think I'm going to use a bench or chair. You could use your leg, and I'll just go to a flat surface. I'll hinge forward, guys, butt kind of up, chest out. So when you get in this position, I like to get the leg out of the way. So some guys will go like this, or you can get on the bench, but regardless, get this leg out of the way. Okay, the side you're rowing, and then you can use support if you want to. Then my butt goes up, my chest comes out, and what we're trying to do is pull towards the hip. If you're enclosed and you start pulling towards your shoulder, that's not effective. You're kind of hitting the upper back, some traps, rhomboids. We want to get that out of the way so we can pull up and really maximize the lat. Okay? So hey, let's get through this one twice, and then we'll talk about our second circuit. All right? So cross plank push-ups are first. Guys, we are going to come down. And what I'm going to try to do, and sometimes you get fatigued, it's hard, but I'm going to try to go like right knee, left knee, push up, then left knee, right knee. I don't think it makes a difference, but I like to alternate those as we go through. All right. Remember, elevation if you need it. You can go to knees or push-up and sternum between the hands, right? Here we go. So we're in position here. I'm gonna go right, left, sternum, boom. All right. Whew. Guys, that's good stuff. Really feel those chest muscles working. Try to engage that core with each knee drive. And I think I repeated one once, but it's okay. All right, so here we go, guys. Lying pull down. I will show a clip of a towel version. With a towel, it's about driving the elbows down and really focused on those lats. Try to tighten those as you come back. Same thing with tubing, except now you have some extra resistance, right? So take your tubing, you can wrap it around something solid. All right, we're gonna lay on the stomach. If you wanna use a mat, you could easily do that, lay a mat down. And it's all about driving with the elbows here, all right? So I'm gonna lay down. Hopefully you got a decent view of this. I'm gonna get some tension right away with the tubing and chest up subtly, drive those elbows so your hands are like hooks. Drive those, squeeze the lats right here, and we're up. Okay, I'll leave those there. This one, it's all about mind and muscle. If you really focus on driving those elbows down, you should really feel those lats, just like popping almost, right? So now, I'm gonna get on a bench here, and we're gonna do our chest press with that pause, right? So I'll try to get a little bit of an angle here maybe. Again, you don't need super heavy weights for this. We're gonna lay back, get the dumbbells up, and now we're going to bring them down, hold 1, 2, drive up, 1, 2, 1. Try to keep those pecs tight. Okay, that was 10, so right around 10 reps on those. We'll set that back. We have one arm rows next. Make sure and challenge yourself, so don't be afraid to use a weight that'll challenge you. So, here I'm pulling to the hip here. I'm gonna get the side I'm pulling with, get that leg out of the way, okay? So, flatten that back out, pull towards the hip, 1, 2, going slightly forward, 3, at the bottom, 4, 8, 9, Drive the elbow. All right. We'll switch sides. We'll come over here. All right, same thing on the other side. Back flat. Pull into the hip. Here we go. So my right leg's out of the way. Hands like a hook. Drive into the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're really feeling that. Woo! Good stuff. All right. Let's go back to the push-up. So remember, it goes pretty quick, guys. We're trying to get this so that the average person can do this before work, maybe over lunch hour, maybe right after work before they come home. So we take out all these hurdles or obstacles to getting fit. So let's condense this down to half an hour and squeeze it in, all right? Round 2 here. Get a drink if you need it. Back to our cross plank push-up. So really this first circuit focuses really primarily on the chest and the back. All right, next circuit, we have a lot of focus on the legs, some arms, and we touch the back in that circuit also. Here we go. Cross plank push-ups. Squeeze the core, right? Squeeze the core. 1. 2. 3. 4. Gosh, this is even 10 reps. A little challenging. All right. Back this up out of the way. Or to our pull downs. And again, we're trying to keep a pretty good pace between these exercises. All right. Take the rest you need, but it should be pretty quick to the next movement. Remember to use a column here or machine. Here we go. Drive those elbows down. Squeeze the back. Woo! All right. All right, move this bench back. Got a little angle view of these pauses on the chest press. Pause at the bottom, pause almost all the way up. I'll keep them out a little bit, I think, on this time, and try to focus more on the chest here, so, whoo! Here we go. Okay, get them up. Get yourself positioned. Slide those shoulders back so you can retract the scapula. Here we go. Oh man, all right. You feel those a little bit more. Whew. Okay. Let's get our warm rows in. We'll wrap up this first circuit. Here we go, hands like a hook, not a tight grip. Pull the hip, 1, 2. Okay, a little winded here. Feel the back big time from those rows. A quick little drink here, and then we're going to talk about the second half of this routine. All right. As I mentioned, a lot of legs with this one, and we tiny arms with that, and then we do a row RDL. So really want hamstrings and lower back with that. But we're gonna throw the row in too, just to hit the back some more, right? So our first exercise, we're gonna do alternating lunges and hammer curls. About 10 with each leg, so 20 curls, right? Then we're gonna go to a front squat. So you can use the same weight or adjust it. You can use a kettlebell, like a goblet if you want to, or rack the dumbbells up on the shoulder. So we have that front squat. Then we do row RDLs. Protect your lower back. You're gonna be tired as you go through this. Last exercise, we'll lay on the floor. I'll lay on the floor. You can, if you have a bench, go to the bench. I'll pretend that I don't have a bench for those that don't have benches at home, or you're not in your wellness facility. You lay on the floor and do these tricep extensions. It gives your legs kind of just a little breather from the work it just did. And again, just 2 times through, okay? So you might be getting tired here. Push along through this. We'll be done before you know it, all right? So let me grab just some weights here. Lunge, hammer. Now, hey, with the lunges, really quick, make sure that when you step back into your lunge, you want about a right angle with ankle, knee to hip, okay? Don't get that knee going way over the foot. It puts a lot of stress on the joint. It's unnecessary, and you're not maximizing the muscle you're trying to involve. Which lunges kind of work a little bit of everything. Depending on how wide your stride is, you get a little more glute, hamstring. If you're a little tighter, you might feel a lot more of the quadricep working. So it's a neat exercise. And when you walk, you don't walk with both legs at the same time. So it's kind of functional, right? Because you're always almost in the split stance when you walk or doing a leg move, okay? So Lunge, also make sure that you focus on the front leg. Don't try to push off the back. It's driving up with that leg, and we'll curl as we go down into the lunge. Okay, so we'll lunge back, we'll curl, then you'll stand up, and we'll switch sides. All right. Whew, enough talk, here we go. So I'll step back, and then hammer curl up. 1, 2, starting to feel this a little bit. This is number 10 for me. Whew. All right. Give yourself a minute. And then we've got the squats. Pretty aerobic. The lunges are recruiting a lot of muscle, a lot of joints in motion. Gets you a little winded. So catch your breath for a minute. And we're gonna go squats. And about 15 of these squats. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, we'll sit those down. Row RDLs. So with these, make sure, number 1, your knees are soft. Don't lock them out. 2, keep the back straight. All right, third tip on the RDL, portion of it, where you stand up. Don't shrug your shoulders. Don't hold the weights up. Just drag up the legs. Watch my form. So knees soft, back straight. We get a row. Now let the dumbbells hang and come up. Okay, so don't add something to that. Here we go. I'll sit these guys down. Okay, tricep extension. So we'll hit the back of the arms with this. Let me grab these. So I'll just lay on the floor here. Remember, you could be on a bench. A couple tips with this one. I want your pinky side all the way up against the top edge of the dumbbell. So when I grab these dumbbells, if you can see that, my hands are gonna be all the way at the top. So let me rock back here. So hopefully you can see the hand all the way up to the top. Okay. Other thing, tip number 2, these dumbbells at the top are gonna stay pretty vertical. I don't want you doing this at the top, okay? It doesn't do anything. If you keep them back a little bit, that's gonna put a little bit of the tricep. Also, we're not gonna come up over the chest with this. We're gonna stay behind the head slightly, all right? So let's get about 15 to 20. Come down under control, up, dumbbells vertical, squeeze the back of the arms. Don't snap the joint. 2. Woo! Got a little afterburn going. So I stopped, they still burn. It's great. All right. Guys, we have one more round to get through, okay? Get a quick drink. Catch your breath. All right, I'll get a quick drink here. All right, alternate lunge and curl. About 10 with each leg. Here we go. Set these down for a minute. Oh. All right. Squats are next. All right. Here we go. All right. Row, RDL, move your form. All right. Here we go. Protect your back. Whew. All right, tricep extensions. Here we go. Well, a lot of compound movements there. Gets the heart really going. Lunges and squats back to back. Whew. All right, here we go. Hands up to the top of the dumbbells. Squeeze back the arms. Keep them vertical. And behind the head as you perform the movement. Oh man, triceps are burning. Made the legs feel better for just a minute. Your mind goes off the legs, right to the arms, right? Oh man. All right, let me get up here. Hey, that was a pretty simple and basic, just total body workout. Not a huge investment in time, but I think nonetheless a very challenging workout that's good for just about any fitness level, beginner or advanced. You just increase your workload, decrease your rest, and it can be challenging, I think, for anyone. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.